You'll be needing them. It's dangerous to go now. Take this.
And this is the planet's tropical zone.
It's not Tatooine, that's for sure.
Oh, goodness. He just said it's not Tatooine. He hates Tatooine. Which is worse, Anakin? Sand or snow?
This is sovereign Pantora territory.
I thought this planet was uninhabited, and therefore it's not aligned.
Our moon of Pantora is the only civilization in this system. I'm the one who asked the Senate to protect this planet. This wasteland belongs to us.
Wait, I'm confused. So this is a moon?
Yeah.
And it's uninhabited, but the planet reserves the right to have it protected because that moon is under their jurisdiction?
Yeah, sounds like it.
Okay. Helmets on the spikes. Oh, the Mandalorian starts with that. The trailer for the Mandalorian has the helmets on the spikes.
I love that.
It's supposed to be fur, but because it's such a low-grade animation, they make it one unit, but then they make it move like fur.
It's so it looks like a pillow.
It does look soft and squishy.
I found some large footprints.
Have one of your men make a cast.
A snow print? I don't think you can do that.
Well, they have advanced technology, so.
That's possible.
Blast it.
You just have to hit it.
What was that?
You can't replay it and maybe pause it? Your technology
they're
is
not
so
that
advanced.
advanced.
They haven't figured out rewind and pause, but they've figured out everything else,
Yep.
like lasers and... Okay.
But if the Jedi discover that the Separatists aren't behind this, then perhaps there is a peaceful resolution.
Senator, I am willing to fight and die for my people.
Okay, see, no, this is the opposite extreme to what was in the previous episode, where this guy is, like, set on having a fight.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, no, that's equally stupid. It's just like, there is a happy balance, people. Find the balance in the middle. Ah.
We come to you in peace. We will not bring harm.
Peace.
Oh.
He didn't draw them hugging. Problem solving. It's nice to see characters problem solve.
Yeah.
It seems we've stumbled onto an inhabited planet.
Impossible.
What?
Wow.
No one lives here. They're trespassers.
I hate people like him.
Mm-hmm.
We've arranged a meeting between their High Council and you and the Senator.
Don't bring him. Don't bring him.
Yeah,
no,
don't
bring him. Bring anybody but him.
Bring
Oh
Chuchi.
my goodness.
It is obvious these creatures are not covered by the Convention of Civilized Systems.
There was clear civilization there.
Do you stand against your chairman, Senator?
Of course not, Your Majesty.
She was a bad choice for senators. Senators should have at least some sort of assertiveness.
Yeah.
Some confidence in their own beliefs. I mean, not to his extent where you run roughshod over everybody else, but at least enough to stand up to the kind of people who run roughshod over everybody else. Because what good is a senator that just goes, oh, yes, whatever you say. Yes.
Yeah.
It's like-
I don't know. Maybe it's just because she's
She's a nice person. I like her, but it's frustrating because I want to see somebody stand up to him.
Yeah.
I mean, Kenobi did it a little bit, but you always want the person who's like being stepped on to be the one who steps back. That sort of made sense? No. Okay, pressing play. Stop dying when I press play. There are rules.
Bleh.
She's really short.
She's only 17.
No, but I mean, like, her torso. Oh, okay, first of all, at least human wise, at 17, you're pretty much fully grown. But, like, her torso is tiny. Look at her torso compared to her legs.
Oh yeah, that is scary. What happened
Just
to
like,
you?
somebody made a mistake.
They like
there.
squashed her.
Like, cause her feet are like her feet are way down there. Look at her
What
legs
is happening?
compared to her body.
Ah!
I was like, something doesn't look right there. I mean, maybe that's their species, but I'd have to look closer, like the chairman, to see if his torso is super tiny. You're supposed to not.
I'm sorry, okay?
You're not sorry. You were sorry.
Sorry means I'll never do it again. Someone is drinking my water.
You are.
Why would I do
Whoa,
that?
wait!
Put your men on that ice ridge. We will attack as soon as the savages arrive.
Ugh. He declares. Oh. Wait, I couldn't see his torso.
Stand back, buddy. Stand back. Well, see, now she looks normal.
Yeah, no, there was a mistake made. Oh no, their legs are very long compared to their torsos.
Oh, I guess.
I guess that's just a species thing.
These savages have no rights here.
Somebody kicked the chairman in the face.
Chieftain Tyson welcomes you to his home and hopes you come in peace. He wishes to be good neighbors, but he does not wish you to remain on his planet.
Listen, droid. Translate everything I say, and exactly as I say it.
Would you like me to represent Pantora in this matter?
Not on your life, Senator. There will be no diplomacy this time.
Okay, he's literally watching them communicate with a language that a protocol droid has been programmed with, obviously. So it's obviously a known language. There's obviously a hierarchy to their society, and which means organization and establishment, and oh my goodness.
He's obviously blind.
He's dead. Dumb.
He's dead.
I wish he was dead.
Listen here, you savage. This world belongs to the moon of Pantora. And as the supreme chairman and exalted ruler of Pantora, you will not command me to leave this planet or do anything else.
Why?
Chairman, I promised the Tals that we would leave them in peace.
This is now an internal affair of Pantora.
Why? Why does he have to listen to him?
Then war it is.
Kill him right then and there. War over. Okay. Because see, this is what bothers me. Because the Jedi are like, we're peacekeepers. We're peacekeepers. But they're standing right there as an aggressive force declares war against a peaceful race that has the right to where they are, and they just stand by and do nothing.
Oh, goodness.
It's like, whatever happened to being peacekeepers? You're fighting the separatists. You're actively fighting the separatists to stop a war. But here you will not fight to stop a war.
Yeah.
Because all you have to do is pull out your lightsaber and say, no, you are not declaring war on them. We're peacekeepers, and you are going to keep the peace, or so help me, you're going to lose your head, and everyone else will keep the peace. And I actually feel like being peaceful all of a sudden.
I guess
in
rank, Jedi kind of fall under senators.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
But at the same time, their sworn duty is to protect and keep the peace. There's an aspect where they're under them, and there's an aspect where they're like equal to or outside of their jurisdiction.
Politics.
Oh, so stupid.
Senator, you know a preemptive strike is illegal. Isn't there anything you can do to stop it?
I'm afraid not. He has proclaimed this conflict an internal affair.
Just because you say this is an internal affair doesn't mean it's an internal affair. If he's breaking the law, if what he's doing is illegal, then I'm sorry, that's not an internal affair.
Politics.
No, she's just dumb.
You could petition the Jedi Council for an intervention.
You mean without his authorization?
There must be someone on your moon who could approve it.
The Speaker of the Assembly. He has the power.
Well, at least she's trying. Sort of.
Sort of ish, kind of, maybe.
Maybe a little, not really. Yes! Stand in the middle, where they can easily see you and attack you. Maybe you should have, proclaimed war after you were so much safe. What an idiot. You don't declare war and then, when you're in the middle of their territory.
We can't retreat from these animals!
I really hate this guy so
Oh,
much.
yeah.
Oh, he dies! Yay! That makes me so happy! He's not actually dead, is he? Which makes me so mad. Apparently he weighs as much as a feather.
Yeah! He lifts!
Well, I would hope so. He's a soldier.
He's a clone. I wonder if clones just automatically grow their muscles without weightlifting or anything because they're clones. So if the original had a six pack, maybe they just automatically get a six pack.
Cloning is the DNA, so they have the capacity for it, but that doesn't mean they automatically get it.
I think they should automatically get it.
That's not how that works.
Yes,
Here's a fun fact, though. Apparently, I was reading this today, apparently 84% of women fail the Army's strength tests and things like that. 84%, right? So there is 16% of women who can reach those standards. It's not impossible. It's not like women are incapable of reaching the same standards as men, but it's a much smaller amount because biologically we're different. And I found that very interesting. But someone was saying, because I was reading comments, because that's what I do, a lot of people were saying, it's because they were a firefighter. And they're like, you know what, I think it's totally okay for women to be firefighters, but I've seen time and time again, if in the case of firefighters or in the case of soldiers, if there's a man down and a woman up, the woman cannot carry that man to safety, whereas another man potentially could. And so you run into problems, but other people were saying, it's not that there's no place for women for the Army, it's that they need to fulfill different roles. They may not be the best for being on the front lines, but that's not all that the Army is. There's a lot more to the Army, and it's yes, absolutely, we want more women involved, but you have to appreciate the fact that men and women are different, and those who can reach the standard by all means should be allowed in. But because they were talking about when they these results were found made public or whatever, people were like, oh, you should lower the standards so that more women can meet the standards, and people are like, no, don't lower the standards, just find more ways for women to be involved in a different capacity. Because as soon as you lower the standards, then it's like you cannot lower what they're facing, right?
Yeah.
Like you can't in this situation here, there's no like, oh, well, the women can't keep up with the standard of what the combat is, so let's lower the level of combat so the women who passed because we lowered the standards for passing can still make it. It's like, no, that's not how reality works. And so, I'm sorry, you can cut that out if you want.
It's a very long tangent.
It is a very long tangent. I thought of it and I shared because I thought it was interesting. I like her hair. It's kind of like Padme-ish hair.
The Assembly has decided that the actions of Chairman Cho are out of order.
Yeah.
Why didn't they start with that?
Yeah.
They should have started with that. Let's see. The chairman is itching for a fight. Who else can we talk to avoid such a thing from occurring? Oh, let's go talk to that guy.
Senator Tucci, you are given the authority to negotiate a peaceful settlement between the sovereign planet of Pantora and the Tals.
Because, yeah, now how are you going to, go back and say, oh, by the way, can we surrender and be peaceful? They're going to attack them.
Senator, now that you have the authority, how do you plan on making peace with the Tals?
Actually, Master Jedi, since you are far more experienced, I was hoping you could negotiate on Pantora's behalf.
I'm afraid that's not possible, Senator.
But I don't understand. The Jedi serve the Senate. I must order you to...
Senator, it is your people the Tals are at war with. If the violence is to stop, it is you who must represent your people.
Thank you! Yeah, you gotta actually, to use the sexist term, grow a pair and do your job.
You sexist.
I'm a sexist. Not actually, but it seemed the best phrase to use. I don't know if there is kind of a more gender neutral or female equivalent.
She needs to woman up.
Woman up. There we go. She needs to woman up.
Did you ever see Big Hero 6?
Yes.
That's where that line is from.
I
always liked that line. Woman up.
Okay, I'll have to remember that one.
You okay, Rex?
It's just a scratch.
Scratch. It's just a flesh wound.
Chairman, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear it. You're an idiot!
The Pantoran Assembly has called you out of order.
You can stick an out of order sign on here.
I died for our people.
You just did.
I was actually gonna say put a kick me sign on him. I think that would be more appropriate.
You gotta respect the dead.
Well, he wasn't dead when I was thinking it.
Oh. Then it's okay.
Now he's dead.
Protocol droid, come with me.
3PO, get going.
Yes, Master Anning.
I find it funny that even though, like, C-3PO is kind of like Anakin and Padme's droid, he seems to be all over the place.
A little bit.
This seems like a very bad, like, way to proclaim, I'm not going to kill you. Raising your weapon as if, like, you could literally change your mind mid, like, thing and be like, you know what, on second thought, I am gonna kill this person and just stab them in the face. And they're just kind of sitting there like, are they gonna stab me in the face? Or are they gonna put it on the ground? Stab me in the face, stab the ground. No. You know what I just thought?
What?
They should have had... This episode would be great for the Pocahontas song. Savages, savages, barely even human! There's a reason that movie would never be made today.
Oh yeah.
Have they even done a Disney remake of Pocahontas? They haven't.
And there hasn't been any word of one either. Huh.
I heard about, apparently they're thinking of doing a remake of, live action remake of Treasure Planet. And I'm like, well, you're gonna ruin it, so I'm never gonna watch it.
Wow. I didn't really care for Treasure Planet to begin with. So.
No, I liked it.
We will leave Auto Plutonia under the watchful eyes of the Tals from this day forth, and recognize your sovereignty as a free and equal people.
Wow, she actually made like an assertive statement
Bruh. Sneak attack.
on Christophus.
Sokka, it doesn't work if you yell it.